is Monday, September 15th, and we're going to get into things from there. Hopefully you have checked your grades and B points. It is all completely updated as far as the things that were in there. As far as the IXLs went, if they were turned in by yesterday, they are graded and they are on the Skyward. If they were not turned in yesterday, I put them in as a 0. The good news is I will grade the rest of them after school today. They are due by tomorrow, so I don't have to be mean to you. You are going to be dancing today for B points. It is not just a random dance. I have to teach you the dance. And so we're going to be teaching you the dance. And then you do get hiccups. 5 B points, being able to do the dance correctly. And we'll covered my one kid who's trying to get this done so we can get him back to his seat for tomorrow. He says hopefully there's all the answers on there to help the kid get back to his seat tomorrow. And then again, IXL, those of you who have not turned them in yet, just reminding you, if they're not turned in by tonight, then it does cost you the B points and then become late grade and stuff like that, helping you get those turned in. And then kicked out that kid. Quiz from last week. I don't hate you. So what I did was called curving the quiz. And the way curving works, as opposed to taking it out of the 15 points, I instead went for whatever the highest grade in this class was, and that's what it was out of. So in this class, your grade was out of 12, because that was the highest grade someone had in here. So if you got a 12 on it, you got a perfect score of 100%. And then it went down from there. Also, because I don't hate you, I also bottom capped it, which meant I did not let anyone fail it. The lowest grade I gave anyone was a D. And so even if you failed it, I bumped your grade up for this first one. That's the good news.
Thank you, Mr. Romeo.
I'm scared.
Now, here's why I did that. The bad news. You have a real quiz coming up this week. The one this week, so it's going to be coming up for you guys on Thursday, and the other half of them on Friday. You do not get to work with the class on this one. It is just you, your notes, and your brain. You do get 2 attempts on it, so I will be that nice to you. But it is not on Socrative. It goes back to Canvas. It's going to be 14 questions again, and it's going to be a little bit on that overall tough side. And because most of your grade in my class comes from your quizzes, I'm trying my best to help you out. That's why the one last week, I was trying to not be awful to you. This week, I'm not curving it. I'm letting you know now, I will not curve this week's. So this will be up to you now that you know how my quizzes work. You should be prepared. Now for your worser news, and then I get to the good news. There is another story you're going to have to read. You are going to have to read a story on your own every week for me for the quiz. But I tried to find one you wouldn't completely hate. This one's about a kid who hates school.
Why does it say 1/2 and 1/4?
Because it says 1/2 and 1/4. And so that is my one to try to help you out from there. Now, those of you who still hate reading, again, I have recorded myself reading it to you. And I even built special Brovicast just for the story. The drawback is I don't give you any answers on this video. The reason being, I didn't give you any homework. So I can't give you answers to something I didn't assign. So I figured I read it to you, and then I show you pictures to help you, and then if you have questions, I can answer them for you. But that's what's coming up for this week. So tomorrow, or Wednesday, whenever you guys are in, Wednesday for you guys, we have a story that we're going to read together, and then you have to read a story on your own, and then quiz on Friday. And then today we have kind of a fun thing with dancing. Alright.
Scared.
Aiden!
Is the quiz about the story?
Is the quiz about what?
The story?
It's going to be about the story we're going to read tomorrow, or Wednesday for you guys, and it's going to be the story you read on your own, and it's going to be stuff on the notes, and it's going to be general knowledge. But I would say of the 14 questions, 10 to 11 of them are going to come from those 2 stories. The one you read on your own, and the one we read together. Now, dancey time!
Yay!
Open up notebook, let's show you where to put the dancey stuff. Or you can just wave at it. What up?
She's mimicking me.
How dare you!
That's not very nice.
Is she mimicking you losing points because you have not opened up your notebook and neither has she? So you guys both get to lose points together? This is the bestest. So you're on the bell work side, which is the right-hand side, And we're putting an entry in there. Home children is that entry. Oh, look, double horns. It's that entry right there, which is going to be on the right-hand side. Entry number 2. This one's going to be called Element Dance, because we're going to be dancing for the elements. And it's going to go to page 4, which is going to be on that side. Nice to meet you. I got you. Or your phone. Then once you've done that, turn to page 4 and put the. I'll pause it here. I got you, brother.
That's page 7.
Emmerich.
Will it be a very enthusiastic dance?
Well, that is an individual person choice. It depends on how much enthusiasm you want to put into it.
A lot.
There you go. When you turn to page 4, again, the title, you're going to be drawing a chart on here. Like a little graphy thing where you're going to have 3 up and downy columns, 7, not 6, acrossy columns. So, and I'm going to show you because this is going to disappear and you're going to freak out, but it's okay. It's on the next screen too. See. Date, title. Date, title. 3 columns. 1 for the different elements because you're going to be memorizing these. This is what you're dancing about. That's why it's an element dance because you're going to memorize characters, setting, plot, point of view, theme, both in conflicts. Then the lyrics of our song, you're going to have to do the what you say. And then our dance moves for our song, the movement. And we're going to be going through and learning our dance. Because since we have big quiz coming up this week, and again, I'm trying to have you not fail, I'm going to have you guys make sure you know how the elements go. And so we're going to memorize it to sort of help you out. Home children say, oh, and then this is what you get 5 B points when you can do this dance on your own. You do not get to look at your notebook when you do the dance, but I will do the dance with you. That way you're not by yourself, and we'll do like a little duo dance.
You're so smart.
Oh, no, I'm adorable. And then as long as you do it without mistake, you get 5 points. If you make mistakes, you get fewer than 5 points. You only lose points if you refuse to go. And you can refuse to go, and you spend 3 B points. If you really hate dancing. There you go. Even though you haven't found out how awesome my dance is.
Okay, that might
Alright.
change it.
Aiden!
If I don't dance, I lose 30 points.
You say 30? Yes.
3.
Oh, yes, 3. Now, what happens is if you just stand up and say it without dancing, you don't lose the 3.
Oh.
It's just if you.
Okay.
I have some kids who refuse to get out of their chair, and they're just like, "You can't make me do nothing. I hate life." And then I charge them 3 points. If you just stand up and go, characters, sack that, you can still get points. You just don't get as many.
You've been down.
Break it down.
Hi, Emmerich.
Can we do it with a partner other than you?
As long as that partner sits down in their chair, sure.
Yay!
I wonder who she's going to choose. It could be anybody. So as we go through, you should recognize these 7 things. They're right there on your pink sheet as we go through. So you're going to have characters, setting, plot, point of view, theme, internal conflict, external conflict, which is definitely where you have written all these things down here on this piece of paper to help you out. Right now. There you go. Mr. Brody, I got my happy place. Brody, there's no happiness here.
Oh,
So for each one of these, like as an example, Cammie, what is it I told... Morning, Cammie. What is our definition of characters?
The people in the story.
What is the big word I want you to use?
Who?
Good job. There you go. So for characters, just go characters. Who is in the story? That's all the first lyric is. Characters, who is in the story. Then for our dance move, you're going to point to all the characters. And there are a lot of characters in here. And so you have for most all of these, you have variations on your dance moves you can choose. You can choose to just point and go, characters, who is in the story? Other kids put a bit more into it, and you can do like a whole little, characters, who is in the story? You can also jazz finger it if you want. Wow, characters. And so I had a kid in 3rd period who wanted to do Palpatine hands, like with Star Wars. And you can go, characters, who is in? It looks like you're a typewriter. I'm assuming you're shooting blue lightning at somebody. But it's your choice. You're pointing at people. Characters, who is in the story. Blessing.
Do you have to sing the song?
Well, I mean, you can just say them. I'm more of a singing person.
No, I'm gonna catch
If you want to be boring and globetrottery, that's fine. Characters, who is in the story.
Yes,
My name is Blessing.
Sounds like something I do.
Super. Now it's time for setting. What's our definition of setting?
When,
And
where.
is correct. Setting. When and where? I know. Mr. Brovicast, you have such a singing voice. I know. Check my SoundCloud.
Wait, what?
Check my SoundCloud. So for setting, I figured when is the easy one to focus on. If you're busily waiting for class to end, what would you look at?
The door.
Right above the door. Good job.
Oh.
Oh.
Those of you who don't have our ability to read that, you may have one that's on your wrist. You can choose to point to either one. Those of you who don't have one on your wrist, you can do what's called pretending. And you can either go setting, when and where, or you can go setting, when and where, or you can channel your inner Buzz Lightyear and go setting, when and where. And it's sort of up to you. Or those of you who like to do more of your dancing again, setting, when, it's sort of up to you, whatever you have for naturally channeling. Apparently some of you are more into this whole excitement thing, and it's up to you. So you have setting, when and where, pointing yonder, pointing yonder, pointing yonder.
Even if we don't have a watch, can we point out our wrist?
Sure, that's called the imagination.
It's called the listening to
Rivers of it. Then, our definition for plot now.
Can I pet?
I know. It was awful of me not letting you have your pink sheet out with all the answers right in front of you that you could just look down at. Man, a good teacher would let kids do that.
What?
Is correct, Finn.
Yay, you did
What
it.
happens in the story? Mr. Brovicast, these notes are really helpful. I know. That's why I let you use them on the quiz. But soon you're not going to need them because you're going to have to memorize because you're a dancer. What happens? This dance move was inspired by students because every time I would ask them, what's the plot of the story, they would dance at me. And apparently this dancing comes naturally to a lot of you. No, not the head shake. Don't you roll your eyes at me. That's the wrong one. That's the one. There you go, Hallie. I knew it was inside of you. Good job, Hallie. Oh, as soon as it got into your heart, and Hallie was like, what are you talking? Oh, it's right there. Plot. What happens? Oh, it's not plot. What happens? Completely different.
What does that one mean?
I don't know. That's Hallie. I'm done if you dance. Look, you watch her closely. She's looking at the clock going, am I out of here yet? No, I'm still here. Oh, this guy. So, and again, if you feel like adding a little wiggle to it, like to walk like the Egyptians. Yes! What happens? No. There you go. You channel whatever's in your heart.
What happened?
Landed. Let's go to point of view, landed. What is our definition for point of view? Not bad. I'm going to shorten it a little bit for our kids. I'm going to go for how we see it. Nah, same thing. We got it. How we see the story. Point of view. How we see the story. That's my singing voice.
I'm scared
As you
of
should be.
this performance.
For this one, again, look at you guys already trying. If you are one that wants to do the covering of your eyes, I'm fine with that. I have had people do the binocular ones. I'm fine with that one too. It's not where I went with it, but again, you get to do your own interpretive dancing. For me, I do the bad kid look, where you do the whole, and so I'm just going to do the double eye thing. And so like when someone like gives me a big huffy sigh, I would go point of view, how we see the story. I do say be careful. Some of you are wearing eye protection, which is good. Others of you are not. And sometimes you can get a little enthusiastic with your dancing, and you can go from the whole plot, what happens, point down, and you can jab yourself right in the eyes. So if you feel the need to keep one hand up there safety-wise, I understand, and you're like, oh, and you can save your own eyes. I'm fine
No,
with that.
don't do that to me, Finn.
But for me, I'm doing the point of view, how we see the story. I'll usually go point of view, how we see the story.
What are you?
They're just dancing.
I'm nervous.
Uh-oh. Blessing's getting in. That's a good song already, isn't it, Blessing? You're like, put me in for a lyric. All right, Blessing. You can be my little guest rapper. What do we have for theme?
What the story teaches us.
I like it. I'm gonna change it. We're gonna throw in an L word.
Learn.
Got a little personal on that one, Leslie.
Learn.
That one came to you a little
Learn.
fast.
Learn.
For the rest of us, we're gonna do loser. But it's okay. I did like Leslie's rap album that she's dropping. It still works too. Theme.
Brain.
What learn?
No. Get out.
What? Don't tell him to get out.
To help young Blessing remember what the word is, what letter does it start with? So
Oh.
that way we're going to help you remember. Learning. Theme is what we learn. And so sometimes it helps if you grab your belt buckle and you
I
can
knew yeah.
It'd be a great emote. Someday they're going to put it in, and so you can just go, theme, what we learn.
That was so 2012.
That's when I was
The game came out in 2017.
I wasn't even born by then.
That emote didn't come out until 2019. I've been playing the game since it started.
You've been playing Fortnite?
Yes, I play Fortnite.
You play
born. Amazing.
I never did.
Are you good at it?
W teacher.
Are you good at
Oh,
it?
he's like 27.
But I'm there to help other people get crowns.
He's like 27.
You can't win a crown in my lobby without killing me.
What?
What?
And then
Rap battle.
internal conflict student of the week. What is our definition of internal conflict?
Student of the week.
Well, I bet if you listen to
Blank
the
or
kid talking.
blank?
You said what?
Blank or blank?
There you go. That's why he was student of the week. Oh no!
Oh, I saw that.
Snap! Internal conflict, decision in the story.
Disquisition.
So internal conflict, decision. You again have choices on here. The one I go for is goes off where your brain is because your brain is making the decision. For me, my brain is up here, so I'm gonna scratch the side of my head and I'm gonna go, internal conflict, decision in the story. Some of you have your brain in your mouth, which is why your mouth is open all the time. So you might want to scratch your chin and go, internal conflict, decision in the story. Others of you aren't sure where your brain is, and you can just scratch your elbow because you're a slightly confused person, and you can just go, internal conflict, decision. And some of you have no brain because it's rotted, and so you can do the brain rot version, and you can do the internal conflict, major decision.
You made a mistake, Mr. Brovicast. You made a mistake.
Oh, I'm aware. Trust me.
I'm just gonna put 6, 7 moves.
As long as you know what it is. Again, I'm going to go where my brain is. Some of you, I know where your brain is. Others of you, and then those of you, I used to have one.
I did.
You never
I'm
had
smiling
one.
so much, I'm in
You never had
pain.
one.
Zoe, external conflict. How do we write it? Yes. There is a word we have to have in the middle when we write it. You need to steal Maddie's paper to make sure we do it. Maddie, can I steal your paper? Low-key, no one can see this happening. I mean, in theory, it was also on the back of her paper where the notes were. Maddie, can you point to exactly where the answer is so I can steal it off of you correctly? Good team. Nicely done, Team Maddie and Zoe. That was, no one noticed. So we're going to do something versus something. You did a super job. Is it your shirt? Something. Now, for this one, as we get into something versus something for our battle, I'm assuming after all of you do your brain rotting thing, this is how I'm going to feel towards you.
Oh.
And so fighting stance comes in, and so whether you do brain rot and then I go something versus something, and you pick whatever your fighting thing might be. Others of you, you might be more of your little crane fighting thing. I did have a kid in first period who I found out his fighting stance was just to put his hands up. And he was like, it was fighting stance, and his hands just went straight up, and I'm like, well, I guess that's one way of not getting into a fight.
Surrender.
Not what I was expecting, but okay.
Look at this.
Whatever your particular fighting thing
What
is.
is your fighting stance? Justin, what is your fighting stance?
Well, depending on where you go, that might make someone fight you, so that might be your fighting stance.
Wait, why are you punching me?
If you feel strong, you can now close notebook, because we're going to practice this together. If you feel you still need to look at it, I understand. We are going to practice it twice. Then I'm going to take our volunteer. First time, I'm going to point while you say it. This way we can do the whole thing together. I'll point it, you say it. Do not be the kid that says the last column, because then I'd have to make fun of you and charge you points. If we get to the last one, you're like, point it out to people! Right in the throat. So you just do the action. Alright, so we have...
Characters! Who is in the story?
And...
Setting! When and where?
It's game time.
Plot! What happens?
Don't hurt yourself.
Point of view! How we see the story! Theme! What we learn! Internal conflict! Decision story! External conflict! Something versus something! Cinema!
Now I'm going to turn the screen off.
Cinema! No!
Nope.
Mr. Brovicast, it's not surrender, it's cinema.
Sure.
Oh, wait, yeah.
If you need to look at your paper, you can. I don't have a thing to point to, so instead, I'm going to do the dance move, because this is how, when you actually go, this is what it's going to look like. I do the dance move with you, but you have to do the talkie bits. Yep. All right. Try. We have...
Characters! Who is in the story?
Don't forget to do the dance move yourself. That's what gets you the points.
Setting! When, where? What? What happens?
You seem a little bit of struggling on that one.
Point of view! How we see the story! Theme! What we learn! No conflict! The decision! External conflict! Something versus something!
Alright.
Cinema.
Then let's go to...
Me either.
So, when we go through and do it, we take volunteers to do it. If we run out of volunteers, whoever the last volunteer was, you get to pick the kids to go after. So
Let me just land it real quick.
For those kids who are brave
Yay,
enough to
do it,
volunteer.
please.
If you do it correctly, you get your 5 points. Brooklyn, are you volunteering?
Yeah, she is. Let's go, Brooklyn.
Well, I'm asking her. Let's see, you can't force her to volunteer. Were you volunteering? Okay. Off you go, Brooklyn. What's your question?
Do the people get
Yeah.
to say the words with you?
No.
Oh, yeah, you're recording.
So, don't say the words because Brooklyn's doing this for points now. Oh, home children, I can go ahead and stop this. We're not listening to poor Brooklyn.